Hey, I'm Jesse Hunt with Unofficial. We're a web design and digital marketing agency located in downtown Memphis. Since 2002, I've been helping Mid-South businesses just like yours improve their websites and find more customers on the internet. Today, I'm going to perform a video website audit on your website that'll show you some areas for improvement that might be hurting your business. The entire audit will take 15 to 20 minutes and should leave you substantially more informed about what's working and what's not working so well on your website. I hope you'll find the audit informative and that you'll keep me in mind if you ever need some help working on your existing website or building a new one. Thanks a lot for watching. Let's get started. Hey, so here we are on the home page of your website. As you can see, we're at www.amazinghanddaySpa.com. What I want to do here is take a few minutes, click through your website, give you some feedback about the things that I see here on the website, things that you're doing well, maybe some things you're not doing so well. From there, we'll click through, we'll look at what Google tells us about your website. We'll have a look at how you're doing in some of the Google search results, and then we'll come back to your website and take a quick look at some of the behind-the-scenes things that are affecting your website as well. So, when I first landed on your website, I guess the first thing that I noticed, I'm refreshing the page here. All right, so this is what I saw when I first landed on the page. Don't forget, Dad, a relaxing massage is the perfect Father's Day gift. So my first critique there is that Father's Day was almost a week ago, and the first 2 or 3 slides here, I think I saw at least 3 slides that went through here that are about Father's Day. So anytime you're going to target your website toward a holiday like that, I think it's absolutely critical that you be timely about it. As soon as the holiday's over, you got to get it off there and get new content back up. Otherwise, it makes your website look neglected. So if somebody comes to your website now and they look and see here it's talking about Father's Day gift baskets, it just feels like your website's not attended to. And so I think that's something that needs to be fixed. Other thing I noticed, some of these slides just don't really feel like they match the website very good. This orange color doesn't quite seem to jive with the kind of dark lilac or purpley colors that you've got going on. So I'd probably maybe recommend some design changes to try to make the website a little more consistent in terms of colors. I like that you've got your phone number up here in the header. That's a good thing. It's always good to have your phone number easy to find on every page of the website, so good job there. As I scroll down, one thing I notice here, I feel like some of this text is hard to read because it's white text on kind of a pastel color background, and so it kind of gets lost depending on where you're at. It's just hard to read. So that could be fixed pretty easy, maybe just by putting a little shadow back here behind the text or something so that white text pops off the page a little better. I like the amount of text that you've got on your home page. Lots of text is always a good thing. Google likes text. They like lots of text, so that's good. I like that you've got this request a session here on the home page. I like that you've got buttons for reviews on Yelp and reviews on Google. I think that's all really good stuff. One thing I might recommend, this request a session form is great. I think it would be great if you had a form up here at the top of the page, somewhere that when somebody lands on your website, let's say they already know who you are, they come to the website, they're ready to get in touch and request an appointment or something like that. Don't make them search for where to contact you at. Give them the form. Make it so easy for them to contact you that they can just do it and be on their way. I would put a request a quote or a request I'm not sure what you want to call it. Request a quote, request more information, or what'd you call it down here? Request a session. Put a simple form like that where it's visible at least at the top of every page, and maybe make it sticky where it's always down here at the bottom of the page on every single page of your website. Let's see, as we scroll down, yeah, I think all this is this looks pretty good. I like that you've got a Google map embedded here. That's always a good thing. That could help you with your search engine rankings. I like that your hours are here, and I like that you've got your address on every page. Having your address information on every single page of your website helps you to rank in the local Google search results, so that's a good thing. As we click through here, I'm going to go to the services page, and so one thing I would suggest here, when we come to services, you've got a whole lot of different services you offer. Swedish massage, deep tissue, aroma oil, sports massage, trigger point therapy, all these different things, but they're all on one page here. I would recommend that you break your services page out into multiple sub-pages and give each one of these primary services that you've got its own page on the website. By doing that, you're able to optimize each of those pages for different keywords. So you tell Google, hey, this particular page is about Swedish massage. This particular page is about hot stone therapy. This particular page is about myofascial release. By doing that, you're able to get a lot more targeted with your search engine optimization, and you're able to drastically increase the number of pages that Google will be sending you traffic for. So having subpages for those different services is really important. Beyond that, I do like the amount. I mean, you've got oodles of content on this page, and Google likes content. So I think the amount of content on this one page is great, but it really needs to be broken up into individual subpages for the different services that you offer. All right, here on the spa products and baskets page, this page looks good to me. I don't really have any feedback there. Gift certificates. I see you're not selling gift certificates online. That's a fairly easy feature to add to a website, so I'm curious why you're not selling gift certificates online. We work with some other salons and spas that sell gift certificates through their website, and they do pretty well at it, so it might be worth considering adding that to your website there. About us, that looks okay. Contact us. All right, so this page changed colors on me. It doesn't feel consistent with what I saw on every other page of your website. Not sure why we changed color schemes there. Not sure that I felt like something changed whenever I changed pages here, so I'm not sure that I like that. But that's being nitpicky. I'm not really here to critique the overall aesthetic of your website so much as to give you feedback on how you can make it work better for your business. So. All right, so on to the next thing I've got here. This is a tool that Google provides to web developers. This is called the Mobile Friendly Test, and basically Google wants to see that your website's mobile friendly, that it's easy to use on a mobile device. As you can see, I've already ran it on your website. Google says, awesome, this page is mobile friendly, so good job there. I'm not going to talk too much about that since you're already good on that front. Next thing I've done here, I searched Google for Amazing Hands Day Spa Memphis. Now what I was trying to get them to do is to show me this box which showed up. So this is good. This is exactly what I was hoping Google would show us here. And so what this tells me is that you do have a Google Local or a Google My Business account set up. That's a good thing. I would have to dig deeper in order to figure out how well it's optimized, but certainly good that you've got a listing. Now, I will say one thing that I notice here, anytime you're trying to optimize a website for local search engine results, it's really important that your name, address, and phone number is perfectly consistent from your website to Google and then to all the other websites that talk about you around the internet. So in my business, there's an acronym. It's for that. It's NAP. N-A-P. It stands for name, address, phone number. And if that name, address, and phone number isn't perfectly consistent across the internet, that can really mess you up in your local search engine results. So let's go back over here to your website real quick. If we scroll down here to let's go back to your home page. That's where I saw this, I think. All right, so down here in the footer of your homepage, I actually just noticed that this isn't on every page. I would recommend putting this footer down here that's got your hours, your location, this Google map, all this stuff. Put this on every single page. That would be useful from a search engine standpoint. That being said, all right, so here we are. Let's look at your name. Amazing Hands Day Spa is how it shows up on your website. So now let's go back and look at your local listing. Google has you listed as Amazing Hands Day Spa Memphis. So that's inconsistent with what's on your website. My guess is whoever set this up probably set it up that way to try to squeeze in that Memphis keyword into the business name, but Google really doesn't want you to do that, and I think the inconsistency here could really be messing up your search engine results. Let's come back here. 3135 Kirby Whitten Parkway, and Parkway is PKWY here. Bartlett, Tennessee 38134. So come back over here. All right, so here we've got address 3135 Kirby Witten Road, RD, Bartlett, Tennessee 38134. So there's a difference here between your website and Google. You've got Parkway, they've got Road. I'm not sure which one's right. I'm certain you could tell me. But I can tell you, I know that probably seems pretty insignificant, the difference between Parkway and Road, but those little differences in consistency can really mess up your search engine rankings. All right, now let's look at your phone number. 601-941-9337 and 601-941-9337. So that is consistent, but you do have two inconsistencies in your NAP information there. You've got this Memphis in the business name and then the whole Road and Parkway thing. So I definitely think you need to fix that in your Google local listing or on your website, whichever one is incorrect. And then the other thing I noticed, like, let's look at your Yelp listing. So not only do you want your information to be consistent from your website to your Google listing, but also on all the other websites across the internet that talk about your business. So your Yelp, your Facebook, your Groupon, Better Business Bureau, any websites, Yellow Pages, all the different websites that talk about your business, you want to make sure that they have a consistent name, address, and phone number. So as we come to your Yelp listing here, let's let that load. All right, so here we've got 3135 Kirby Witten Road, which is what Google said. It's different than what you've got on your website. But here we've got Suite 104. On your website, on your Google listing, there was never any mention of a suite number. So yet again, that's another inconsistency and just one more obstacle between your website and a really strong local search engine ranking. So how do you fix that? The first thing you have to do is you have to go out around the internet and you put together a great big spreadsheet that's got a list of every single website that mentions your business, and then you put in there in the spreadsheet, you'd put your business name, you'd put the street address, you'd put whether or not there was a suite number, you'd put the city, state, zip code, you'd put the phone number, and then from there you go and you have to contact every single one of those websites that has incorrect information and ask them to update your contact information or your name, address, and phone number in order to correct it. A lot of times you have to create accounts, send emails. There's a lot of things that go into that, but it's absolutely worthwhile. It's very time consuming if you want to do it on your own, but you absolutely can do that on your own. Or if you need help with that, we can certainly help you with it. If you'd like to talk more about that, give me a buzz. I'll be glad to tell you about how we can do that. We call that the first part, putting together the spreadsheet, is called a citation audit, and then the process of going out and fixing all that is called citation cleanup, and so we can help you with all that process if that's something that you'd like some help with. All right, next thing I've done here, I went to Google. I just tried to put myself in the shoes of somebody that might be interested in doing business with you or somebody that's looking for the services that you offer. I said, if I was looking for these services, what might I type into Google in order to find them? The first thing that came to mind for me was Memphis massage therapy. And so as we look here in this local result, you're not showing up at all in this map result. Sometimes we call it a 3-pack here, but the local search engine results. This has a lot to do with the name, address, and phone number information that we talked about. It has a lot to do with obviously your physical location, with reviews that you've got. Now, I did notice you've got tons of 5-star reviews, so I think that's excellent. But also in how your website's set up, how other websites mention you. Do you have links pointing back to your website? And that kind of thing. So if ranking here is something that you'd like to talk more about, I can certainly tell you more about that, and that's something that we specialize in, is helping people to rank here in this local 3-pack. So that's something I'd love to chat with you about if you're interested. Below that down here, we call these organic listings. These are the free search engine results. You show up here by having a website that's built right, has the right keywords in the right places the right number of times, by having other websites linked to your website. So the more links that come toward you, Google looks at those as like votes of confidence. So you want to get as many links pointed to you as you can. But as we scroll down through here on the first page for this keyword Memphis massage therapy, as we scroll down through here, you're not showing up at all on the first page of the Google search results. So if you're not showing up here, you're not getting the business your competitors are. I definitely think that's a missed opportunity. I definitely think that there's some room for improvement there, and I definitely think that's something I can help you with if you'd like to talk more about it. Close that one. Next up here, we've got Memphis Day Spa. Here we've got in the 3-pack, this local result, we've got Gould's Salon and Spa, we've got Living Health Day Spa, and we've got Germantown Day Spa. So again, missing the mark there. I think there's some room for improvement. Down here, Serenity, Germantown Day Spa, Gould's, Living Health Day Spa, Serenity, Renaissance, Peabody. You've got quite a few competitors here, but you're not ranking at all on the first page of this particular search result. So once again, I think that's a missed opportunity. I definitely think there's room for improvement, and definitely if you could get on these local results and toward the tops of the first pages on these searches, I think you'd see a drastic increase in revenue from your website. Next, I searched Memphis Massage Spa. We've got Living Health Day Spa, Qinghai Spa, and Tokyo Spa, so you're not showing up there. I'll just breeze through this real quick. Not showing up here at all on the first page, so again, missed opportunity. Memphis Couples Massage, Opulence, Serenity, and Living Health are here in the local results, and you're not. And then as we scroll through the first page, not showing up at all there either. So every single keyword that I tried where I felt like your website should be showing up on the first page, you're not showing up at all, other than when I directly typed in the name of your business. So definitely think that there's some missed opportunity there. I definitely think that's something that I could help you with if you'd like to talk more about it. All right, back to your website. I want to look at 2 more things and I'll wrap this up. First thing, I've got this little utility here. This is called the Google Tag Assistant. This scans your website, checks to see if you have any Google tags installed. As you can see, you do have one tag installed. This is the one I was hoping to find. It's called Google Analytics. I'm curious to know, did you know that you have Google Analytics installed? And if so, do you ever log into it and look at the results? And if so, do you understand what the different statistics that it's showing you mean? Google Analytics tells you a lot about your traffic. It tells you how many people are coming to the website, what they're looking at while they're there, how long they hung around, where did they come from. So did they come from Google or Facebook or some other website? It's a really great tool to track how well your website's performing as a marketing tool for your business and whether or not it's generating a positive return on investment for your business. I would highly recommend that you pay attention to your Google Analytics data. If you don't understand that data, give me a call. I'd be glad to go through it with you sometime and show you what all of it means. But there's really good stuff in that data if you understand what you're looking at. So that's good stuff. Lastly, I've got this one last tool open here that I've already run on your website. And as you can see, this is a page SEO audit. It just gives me a real quick scan of how your website was optimized for the search engines. Everything looks pretty good here. It says Massage and Spa Services near Memphis is your title tag. It's Massage and Spa Services near Memphis, Amazing Hands Day Spa. That's your title tag. I would probably remove this word near. I think that might be messing up. I think that could be holding you back in the search engines. If you got Memphis right over here next to the rest of that, I think it would do better for your search engine results, but that's nitpicky a little bit. H tags, heading tags are generally, if you're on the website, they're great big bold sections of text. Like this request a session is likely a heading tag. So you don't have any H1 or H2 tags here. It starts with H3. That's a missed opportunity. So heading tags are categorized from biggest, boldest, most important heading tag all the way down to least important heading tag, with H1 being the biggest, boldest, most important, and H6 being the least important. By not having any H1s or H2s, you're missing out on the most important H tags. You want to have H1s and H2s throughout every page of your website that incorporate your keywords. That's going to help you to rank for more keywords in the search engines. Scrolling down through here, it says we see that your website has iframes. Without looking through your code, I don't know where those are at or why you're using them, but I will say iframes do mess up search engine rankings sometimes. So I think it's definitely important to look into that, figure out why you're using iframes, and see whether or not they're used in a way that could mess up your search engine rankings. That right there could be the very reason that you're not showing up in any of the Google results that we're looking at. Only other thing here, your page does not utilize microformats. So microformat is basically a way of telling Google what information on your website is your business name, what information is your phone number, what information is your address. It's a good way to make it really clear and important which sections of your content apply to that name, address, and phone number information. So it would be a good thing to add either microformats or schema data, which is another way of indicating that data. I would recommend adding that. So I'm going to wrap it up right there. Don't want to take up too much of your time or be too overwhelming here. I hope you found this to be useful information that you can put to good use and use that to improve your business and make your website a better marketing tool. My goal is to earn your trust, to become a resource for you, and ultimately to earn your business. I would love to be your go-to website and internet marketing pro. So if I've covered some things here that resonate with you and you like what I had to say, then give me a call. Let's talk about this. My cell phone number is 901-491-6490. Now, I'm going to package this video up and shoot it over to you in an email here in just a little while. And if I haven't heard from you, early next week or something like that, I'll touch base with you just to make sure that you got the email and see if you had any questions and see if there might be an opportunity for us to work together. But please don't hesitate to give me a call before then if you'd like to chat. My cell phone again is 901-491-6490. Thanks a lot for taking the time to watch the video, and I look forward to talking to you real soon. Bye-bye.